Hello everyone, welcome back to Crafting with Jeanine. Today is another video in the beginner bow making series. This one is going to be about the twisted boutique bows using the Brilliant Bow Maker. Now this system is super easy and anybody can get it down, and it's great for beginners. I will leave a link in the description below where you can get it. There's a couple of different kits you can get from the Brilliant Bow Maker. This one that I'm using is the snap template. You can just get this. You can get the ultimate kit that comes with a bunch of other templates, and I will link all the different kits in the description below through Amazon. Like I've said before, I am an Amazon affiliate, so the links there, if you purchase through those links, I do get credit for it, so I appreciate it if you do. We're gonna go ahead and jump in and get started. So easy. Just wanted to show you, these are all using 7/8 inch wide ribbon and different sizes. This one here is a 4, is on this little size guide that it comes with, which this is like the best thing in the world, and you get the perfect measurements every time. I did write my measurements on them just so I can cut a bunch of strips ahead of time and just knock out this part of the bow, because I'll make this part and then spray it to stiffen it first and then finish the completed bow. But anyway, we're gonna go. So this I wrote my measurements on. This little one right here is using this 4-inch side. This middle one here is using the 4.5-inch side, and this larger one here is using the 5-inch side, and the smaller one measures about 2.5 inches wide. The medium one measures about 2 3/4 inch wide, and the larger one is just about 3 inches wide. And that's just for this part of the bow, and it's not the fully finished bow. But I'm gonna show you how to do the 4.5-inch size one. And I lost my ribbon for a second. I'm gonna use, and also all of this ribbon that I used, I got from a group on Facebook. It's called Preorders and Ready to Ship Sales. The girl who runs it, her name is Edna. She super easy, super fast shipping, great prices. She does pre-orders on stuff that she's gonna get in. Also, she also has on ready ship items 50 cents a yard, so it's really easy to get US designer ribbon. This is all US designer ribbon, and they're all so cute. I got 50 yards from her last time, various different types. Like this one's like a bunch of Mickey Mouses and stuff. This one's like a rainbow unicorn. This one's like cupcakes and bows and stuff. They're all super cute. This one here I'm gonna use is like Cinderella. So it's got the dress and the carriage and all that other stuff. They're all so cute. And so I'm gonna link her group in the description below, so you can get a hold of some of those really good deals. Love it. They're all really cute and super great. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use the 4.5-inch side. Also, what you're gonna need for this system, and it doesn't come with it, is a pin like this. I got these little button ones. I found them at a thrift store. I just got lucky, and these are the ones I use a lot. But I have this one here. It's like just a star. It just has to be a pin with this type of back on it, like a lapel pin or something that has this type of back on it, and I'll show you why we need that. So I'm gonna use this one that I have because I like my little button one. But anyway, so like I said, I wrote down my measurement for it, but you don't have to with this system. It's so great. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take the edge of your ribbon and you're gonna put it to the edge. Like this one, that's the middle. The little slit is the middle, but like the 5-inch one here, the arrow's on here. That's what's great about this size guide here, is the arrows, they point you which way to go. It's great. So I'm just gonna take my ribbon and I'm gonna put the edge of the ribbon to this edge here, and then I'm just gonna start wrapping it around. So I'm gonna go around, that's once, and then I'm gonna go twice. So I'm just gonna wrap it around, just keeping everything tight together. I'm gonna wrap it around twice. So now what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna take my scissors and I'm gonna cut that end. And then of course, I'm just gonna hold everything in my hand and I'm gonna seal it. Because we always seal our ends. So just like that. So now we have it. And then I'm gonna take my pin right through the middle, through that slit, through all of it. Just right there. And slide it off. And then the other thing, this is the actual snap template. And in the snap template kit, I should have done that before, but we'll just put this right here. In the snap template kit, you get different sizes. So I've got, there's one more. There you are. So it comes with one for 3/8 inch wide ribbon, 5/8 inch, 7/8 inch, 1.5 inch, and a large 2¼ inch template. And they also have a large 3-inch template that you can buy to do this whole thing using these snap templates. I will link the 3-inch one if you want that as well, but I will also be putting out a video on how to do the large twisted boutique bow using a crease method that I like to use. So there's that. So now we're just gonna go, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my template and I'm gonna line up the back sides with A and D. It's lettered around. So I'm gonna take that, just like that, through A, and then just like that through B, through D, and then I'm gonna flip it over, and I'm just gonna make sure we're centered and in the center so all of our loops end up even, just like that. And then I'm gonna take my little back and I'm gonna put it on, and now it holds it tight. So I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the layers and split them apart. My left, obviously the top is going to my left into F right here. So I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna slide it around and pop that into F. And the bottom is going to the right, and that goes into B. We're gonna do the same thing. The top one is going over to our left into E, and the bottom one is going over to our right into C. So we have that. And then you flip it over and there's the top side. So now all I do is I just take my pin out now. Everything's all in place, and I just take my needle and I'm just gonna go in right along the edge of it, and then we're gonna come up, down, up, like right about in, try to keep them evenly spaced, but it's not like a huge, and then down, and we're gonna come up one more, and right here, right in the middle, right along the edge, right there, and we have it. And now all we do is we just snap it off. Just pop it off. Pull that through, and this is what you have at the moment. Right there. I'm just gonna cut this little tail here. I hate those little extras. And then all you do is you're just gonna pull it. Just pull it and cinch it tight. And we're gonna wrap around our center. And then before I pull it really tight, I just kinda move and adjust and get everything so that it's not super twisted. And then I pull it tight. Make sure I am in the middle and my loops are even. I'm gonna pull it tight, and I'm gonna tie off a knot in the back. Just like that, and snip, And now we have this. So now it's not going to be perfect right off the template, but that's where you're going to fluff. And what I like to do is my pointer and my middle finger through the top and bottom loops, and I'm going to grab them and I'm going to pull, and I'm going to give them a little twist. Now, after that, I just primp my loops. If I need to, just a little bit more. The twisted boutique bow is not going to come out perfect right away. No matter which method you use, you will need to primp. And I just give it a little bit of a tug, and a twist. Just make sure all my loops are how I want them. Like I said, it does take some finesse and some primping on this bow. This is not a bow that is bing bang boom, you're done. Well, there we go. When I have a product that I like, which that's looking pretty good, I take it over and I spray it with hairspray. This is the one that I use. I love it. It dries fast and it dries stiff. Like all these bows, you can't really tell video wise, but they are all sprayed with it and they are all stiff. So like they won't smush and they won't lose their shape. Like this one, without being stiffened, it will look kind of funky. So I spray and I stiffen all my bows like this so that they hold their shape. Because we want our bows to hold their shape. So now that I smushed it, I gotta fix it again. Right there. And using these snap templates, you can get an almost perfect bow every time if you make sure you're in the middle and your stitches are pretty even. Everything. And like I said, you saw how fast it was to knock it out. I personally never was able to get the freehand method. I have been at this for years and I have not been able to get the freehand method. When I found these, I was ecstatic, and then instantly I had it. With this template and this size guide, you can't go wrong. It said these are all, once again, 7/8 inch wide ribbon and different sizes depending on where you put them on. Some, obviously the smaller ones won't work with wider ribbons and stuff. I will tell you with the 1.5 inch one, if you're going to use that one, this 7-inch one is pretty good, but I also went and made different sizes, like, because they don't have them on here, and I wanted to do different sizes, so I've got like a 6.5 inch wide, a 9 inch wide, an 8 inch wide, and I wrote how many inches of ribbon I need for each of them on them. Those are just pieces of cardboard to make them. So once again, this is a super easy system to use for a twisted boutique bow, and it makes it so you can knock out a bunch of them in no time flat. Like I said, I will put a link to all this gorgeous ribbon. I can't even get out all of what I had gotten from her. It is so many cute ones. Let me grab out a few for you. Like, there's this super cute unicorn one, this Moana type one with the little chicken and her pig, and then she's in there. This really cute, it's Paris with shoes, lips, and makeup. Alice in Wonderland. I mean, she has so many different ones. These are just ones that I got from her, but there's so many more. You should go check out hers. Like I said, it's pre-order and ready ship. It's a Facebook group. I will leave a link to her group in the description, and just go join her group and start buying some really awesome ribbon. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope it helped you. And don't forget to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you haven't already. And again, The links for the bow maker will be in the description below, along with a link to the Facebook group to get this super awesome pretty ribbon, and a link to my Facebook group where you can come and connect with us. An amazing group of ladies in there. I even had one lady send me a bunch of stuff because she was unable to do it anymore. I love my fans. You guys are all super awesome. If it wasn't for you, I would not be here. I would not have anybody to do this for. So thank you again for all your support. And again, thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and happy crafting.